This is not like Love Boat or whatever. Why y'all hooked up? All right, Miss, are you on docket? Yes, you, female. Are you on the docket? Were you late today?
Yes.
No, you were not. So you need to remove yourself from that front row. He doesn't need that kind of support. At least not in court.
8 DWIs. Let that sink in for a second. That's not a mistake, that's a pattern. And in bond hearings, patterns matter more than promises. The judge isn't just deciding about a bracelet, he's deciding about public safety. So the real question is, has anything actually changed this time?
Cool beans. Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, we will be completing Oklahoma. So if you see Robert Mauer, hug him. Give him some sympathy.
Yes, sir.
Court is calling 2024 CR 6359, State of Texas versus Kelly Cotner. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
George Sharman on behalf of Ms. Cotner.
Are you Ms. Cotner?
Yes, Judge.
All right, defense has filed a motion to alter and amend bond conditions. They're asking for removal of the GPS monitor. State, do you have any objections?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are your objections?
Judge, I believe this is the defendant's DWI for the protection of the community. We think that the GPS should stay in place. Again, this is for the safety of the community. This is something that it's been an issue where when she gets in a car, there's a possibility that she could be drinking. So that's what the state's main concern is.
All right, is she on a ignition interlock?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, now, excuse me, don't do that unless you're called as a witness. Does ignition interlock address that issue or does it not address the issue?
Judge, again, the worry is that the frequency of the DWI is the number it's at. An ignition interlock on one car doesn't mean that she's completely unable to get into another car. So that's why the state's concern for GPS is also to have that in place to have extra protection.
All right, so how will GPS show she's not in?
Notice what the prosecution is doing here. They're framing this as a community risk issue, not just a personal inconvenience. GPS isn't about punishment. It's about prevention. And when someone has this many prior DWIs, the state's argument gets heavier every single time.
A vehicle, though.
Well, Judge, if she has any type of full house arrest or partial, we know where she is. We know what type of adverse point, what her movement's going to be. If she's not on GPS and we have no idea where she's going, she can leave her car with the ignition interlock there at home and then immediately get into a car that's not equipped with the ignition interlock.
All right, so she has put in here, or at least there's a letter attached to the motion stating that she is helping someone go to their doctor's appointments. So do you?
And here's the legal chess match. An ignition interlock only controls one vehicle. GPS monitors movement. The state is basically saying, Judge, one lock on one door doesn't secure the whole house. It's layered supervision versus trust, and trust is in short supply right now.
Have any objections to her going to doctor's appointments with someone?
To her doctor's appointments, no.
No. It's to another person, Mr. Eloy Lopez.
Really.
Have you had a chance to to read the affidavit that is attached to the motion?
I have to take this real quick.
All right. So, State, did you have a chance to review the affidavit attached to the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you still have your same objections?
Yes.
All right. First question, defense.
Yep.
Is this, the state has said that she has allegedly over 8 DWIs. Does she allegedly have over 8 DWIs?
That have been alleged, yes.
Okay. All right. So you've heard the state's concerns.
Well, I would like Ms. Cotner just to tell you why she needs to do this.
All right. Can you raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Kelly Cotner.
All right. You may ask your questions.
Okay, Ms. Cotner, just explain to the judge why you need to get that off of you to help this gentleman. Why?
I am currently the caretaker for an elder gentleman by the name of Eloy Lopez Sr.
And here's the legal chess match. An ignition interlock only controls one vehicle. GPS monitors movement. The state is basically saying, Judge, one lock on one door doesn't secure the whole house. It's layered supervision versus trust, and trust is in short supply right now.
Mr. Lopez is 87 years old, and he has some cognitive decline, and he's recently I helped him recover. I administered drops and home recovery from 2 cataract surgeries. He loves me like a daughter now. I do everything. I feed him. I wash his dishes. I make sure that he does not have any falls. He uses a walker to get around, and he depends on me. And he cries and he really cares for me, and I'm enjoying and getting a lot of fulfillment out of helping this man because he genuinely needs this help. He's hard of hearing, and when he goes to doctors or stores, I'm very gentle and kind with him, and he's not afraid to speak with me, and I can understand what he's trying to say rather than a stranger who might not be familiar with him might yell at him and try to understand what he's trying to say. I've been able to do that with doctors, nurses, and secretaries, etc. And this man loves me like a daughter, and I would like to be able to take him in an Uber comfortably and assist him at the doctor's office, at the grocery store where he can pick out his favorite groceries, which I provide for him.
All right, why can't that be done with GPS?
Well,
No, she's on the witness stand. Why can't that be done with GPS?
Well, Your Honor, I've had no violations after 8.5 months on GPS.
No, my question is, why can't that be done with the GPS?
Well, I have to put in 24 hours notice for any GPS needs, which I've been able to do successfully for any needs of my own. But
There it is. No denial. No correction. Just a quiet yes. And in court, sometimes the quiet moments are the loudest. Because once that number is confirmed, the burden shifts. Now she has to prove why she deserves flexibility despite that history.
Mr. Eloy Lopez sometimes thinks right at the moment that he might need.
All right, State, with regards to her testimony, do you have any questions?
How long have you been employed by Mr. Lopez?
Since January of 2024.
And so far, you've had no issues reporting to probation or to retrial any type of trip that you take to help him out. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So far, you've been able to accommodate helping him while also being on GPS.
Made it happen. It's been difficult, but yes.
Nothing further to say.
All right, any other questions?
Well, Ms. Cotner, are you asking to be able to take him to other locations that you do not have access to right now?
Well, I have access to. What do you?
Well, in other words, you are in lockdown at home, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And if he needs to go somewhere, you can't take him without permission. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. Are you asking the judge to allow you to take him where he needs to go without having to contact pretrial services?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this is the court's suggestion. My suggestion is you all step back. I'm not going to remove GPS. The problem is, one, people in my court, I don't allow them to be home healthcare providers, and that's what she's doing. However, she's not been convicted of this offense for the court, so the occupation is her occupation. I'm assuming, hopefully, that the family knows her history before they hired her. So I'm not going to remove the GPS. Y'all need to step back and work on a schedule, and that will be her schedule because she is on partial. So y'all work on a schedule that includes the person that she is caring for, And I would suggest that
This is where it gets complicated. You can feel the humanity in her story. An 87-year-old man. Cataract surgeries. Cognitive decline. That's powerful. But courts don't just weigh emotions.
address for that gentleman be included in this. All right, is there anything else?
Nothing to say.
I'll get with the state on that.
And if y'all will work on that, it will come back.
Yes, Judge.